a ghost network in Russia's deep provinces, a lethal digital trap, and a state security apparatus triggered into a full-scale panic. According to classified dossiers released by Russia's Federal Security Service, a massive cyber recruitment pipeline run by foreign intelligence has been blown wide open. What starts as an innocent ping on a smartphone screen, Moscow warns, is a one-way ticket to a maximum security prison cell.
In foreign messages, telegrams and WhatsApp, he cooperated with Ukrainian intelligence and planned to migrate to Ukraine and join the ranks of the USSR. Do you have a prohibited bag?
In the Ryazan region, a Russian citizen, born in 1978, bypassed the middlemen entirely, directly pinging Ukrainian military intelligence through encrypted channels to enlist in the war against Moscow. The FSB states that his explicit outreach and professed willingness to take up arms triggered an immediate, ironclad, high treason indictment, locking him into a charge that carries decades behind bars.
I am detained by FSB officers on suspicion of treason. A Telegram user, nicknamed Ignorate, contacted me. He offered to take 2 photos of monuments with the inscription, and 5 inscriptions on the wall, also with the inscription. For this I received. After that, he offered me to set fire to relays, towers, and trains, from which I refused. Then he offered me to look for performers to set fire to the military combat farm.
The pipeline scales into pure psychological warfare in the Vologda region. Investigators claim a 23-year-old man was systematically hooked through Telegram, starting with low-level digital errands like snapping photos and dropping map coordinates. Before he knew it, handlers escalated the demands, pushing him to source underground operatives ready to torch critical railway lines and vital transport infrastructure.
A resident of the region went to the curator in a messenger telegram, performing the task of applying anti-Russian inscriptions and looking for performers for sabotage. The involvement took place in stages. First, he was offered a simple task for money, to apply inscriptions and send photos with GPS coordinates. After completing this task, the following followed: to look for performers for setting fire to infrastructure objects. In fact, his activities in the Special Service of Ukraine were used as an element of not only an information, but also a sabotage war against Russia.
Security officials reveal a chillingly clinical blueprint. Trap the target with low-risk tasks, then ratchet up the pressure into active domestic sabotage. Even though the suspect allegedly balked at executing the final attacks himself, investigators state that keeping the digital line open seals his fate. Moscow is treating every stage of the communication as an unpardonable act of war conspiracy. Both men are now locked away in brutal pre-trial detention centers, staring down catastrophic high treason penalties. With the FSB aggressively weaponizing these cases to issue nationwide digital warnings, state security makes one thing terrifyingly clear. Interacting with foreign handlers online leaves an inescapable digital footprint, transforming a casual chat into a permanent death sentence for your freedom.